if you are serious about your business, and treat it like a business from day one. Don't treat it anyhow. Set it up legally. Let it have a proper legal structure from the beginning. So you have a business idea and you start a business. You hit the ground running. You even open an Instagram account and you even start selling. You start building your brand and then you start marketing. But legally, your business does not exist. And I noticed that a lot of Nigerians do this. They just start a business without first understanding the legal requirements involved in setting up a business in Nigeria. And then before you know it, you start losing clients, losing customers, because customers start to lose trust in your business. You're sending your personal account instead of your business account, and then you check and you find out that somebody else is actually using that particular name, and there's nothing you can do about it because your business does not legally exist. That's why in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the exact steps you need to take to make your business legal in Nigeria. And then step 3 is very important, so you want to watch this video to the end. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, hi, my name is Joy and I'm a legal practitioner based in Nigeria. I'm also a certified mediator, a chartered secretary, and also a CAC accredited agent. And I've helped almost 2,000 businesses register in Nigeria and also stay compliant and scale legally in Nigeria. So the first thing that you need to know is you need to know what type of business you're registering. Now, in Nigeria, there are certain types of businesses that, are legally required to be registered in Nigeria. So I'm not going to be bombarding you with any legal jargon. I'm going to be explaining the one specifically for this video so that you will understand the one that is required if you're a business owner and you want to set up your business. The first one is we have business name, and this is the first one because a business name is for small business owners. You are just starting and you are alone. You are the only person that wants to set up your business. You are just starting. You're not quite sure where the business is going at this point, and you want to register it, but you want to make it legal. It's also called a sole proprietorship, one-man business. So if you're just starting out, you are a newbie in the business world, I would suggest you register a business name and then you just hit the ground running. The second one is partnership. If you are also doing a business and you're setting it up with partners, let's say 2 or even 5, and you people want to make it legal, the best one you can do is the limited partnership, where you come together and set up a partnership. So there's a minimum of 2 and maximum of 20 people. So even if you have up to 10 people, let's say 10 friends will come together and say they want to start a business, or maybe your family members, but you want to make it legal and do it like a partnership, then this is very perfect for you. So you can start a limited partnership. The third one is a company limited by shares, also LTD or limited. It ends with LTD or limited. This one is the most common. This is the one that a lot of business owners like to use, and I for one also suggest it for business owners. So if you're looking at, let's say you have a family and you want your family members to be directors and shareholders, it's something that you want to scale. It's something you're looking at. Even if you're not around, somebody is going to, the business is still going to be continuing, still going to be going on, then I suggest you do a private company limited by shares. And also another good thing about it is that liability doesn't fall on you. The company is a person in itself. It's like you're registering a person. Do you understand? So it has directors, it has shareholders. It's not like business name that doesn't have directors, doesn't have shareholders. But for a limited company, they have directors, they have shareholders, they also have secretary. So if you are also looking at getting investors in and you want to apply for contracts, or you just want to use this business for something big, or whatever it is, even if you're just starting out and you feel like your business has a future, you're thinking ahead, I would suggest you use a limited company. Initially, before 2020, you could not register a limited company without 2 people. So the minimum at that time was just 2 people, 2 directors and 2 shareholders. But the coming of CAMA 2020 that has made it easier. CAMA, that's the law that governs registration of companies, right? So it has made it easier in the sense that one person can actually register a private company. So even if you're just starting and you are alone and you are looking at the business growing or scaling, I would suggest also do a private company. You can start it alone. You can be the only shareholder. You can be the only director. Then the fourth one is incorporated trustees. This one falls under charity organizations, NGOs, churches, association, clubs, or mosques. So if clubs like Lions Club or Ikoyi Club, if you have an association, like for example, maybe your class of 2012 or class of 2020, you can form an association. The only thing with incorporated trustee is that they are not allowed to make profit. In other words, they're not allowed to do business. It's just for charitable purposes. It's just so that, to help the society. They are not allowed to do business, but they are also required to be registered formally in the CAC, that's the Corporate Affairs Commission. And then another thing is that for them to be able to get funding for the association or for the charity organization, they definitely need to be a registered organization in Nigeria. So you want to bear that in mind. And then the last one is a company limited by guarantee. This one confuses a lot of people, and I get asked a lot of questions about this particular company. A company limited by guarantee is in between a limited company and an NGO. So stay with me. Company limited by guarantee is for the purpose of promoting, let's say, sports, education, or to promote arts. They are not for profit, but they are allowed to do business, only that the business will not be shared amongst the trustees, or it will not be shared among the members. It is for the sole purpose of the limited by guarantee. So it's like a business where they have members and they have directors, and then it is also a charity organization, only that charity organization is allowed to do business for the sake of that particular company limited by guarantee, whether it is to promote commerce or to promote sports or art or anything of the sort. And then you need to know that the structure which you start your business can actually affect your business. So you want to be very, very sure if you are actually registering the correct structure. Now, like I said before, the CAMA has made things a lot easier. They've also made it so that you can register your business yourself. I've done a lot of videos on this channel talking about how you can register your business DIY. But if you need help, our direct WhatsApp number is in the description of this video, so you can just click the link and then you can contact us, and then we'll help you set up your business properly. And after you've done that, the next stage is to register the business. So before you register the business, we have what we do with our clients, which is we kind of do like a reservation of name, or you can check it yourself on the CAC portal. I'm also going to leave the link for the CAC portal. I've done also a couple of videos on this channel on how to check for your business. So you do a public search on the CAC portal, and then you check if that name that you want to use, somebody else has already used it. Because the law is that they cannot register a business that is similar to a one that is already registered. So if that name that you want to use is already registered or is similar to the one you want to register, just know that it will not be accepted for registration. So the first thing you need to do is first do a name search to be sure. After that is done, I would suggest you block the name immediately. Reserve the name. You're allowed to reserve a name for 60 days. So you have a 60 days grace. So even if you're not ready or you don't have money, you can easily reserve the name for 60 days. But it's my suggestion that once you reserve the name, just register it immediately, because name reservations are really very competitive. So you want to protect your brand. So after you have done that, you go through the registration process. After your business has been registered, you'll be given a certificate of incorporation, you'll be given a status report and a memorandum of articles of association, and then your TIN verification number. If it is a limited company, if it is a business name, like a small business name, what you will get is your certificate of incorporation and status report showing the information of all. If you are also registering an incorporated trust, you're limited by guarantee, definitely you'll be getting the same thing as a limited company. So those are the documents that you will be getting. So once you register your business, you are now free to go and open your bank account. So after you have gotten your TIN number, the fourth step is for you to open a corporate bank account. Opening a corporate bank account makes your business look professional. It doesn't look like something that somebody just started without proper structure. It looks like, yes, this person is serious about their business. So, but without that TIN number, you cannot set up a corporate bank account. And the way things are easier now in this digital age, you can easily set up your MoneyPoint or OPay account online without even having to step into the bank. The fifth step is, and I feel like a lot of people sleep on this one, is you need to protect your brand. The fact that you have registered your business is not enough. What if there's a particular name that you're using, you've already started to market with that name, and people are already starting to get, accustomed to the name and starting to relate with that particular name, brand, or logo. The way Nike has their own logo, the way Adidas has their own logo, that is the same way you need to protect your brand name and your brand logo. So the next step would be to trademark your brand or your logo, so that nobody else can steal it or nobody else can use it without your permission. The last step is you need to understand industry specific license. Depending on the type of business you are doing, you will need a license. So even after you registered it, some businesses you cannot operate in Nigeria without a license. And one of those businesses, you cannot be doing food business. You are manufacturing soap, you are manufacturing water, bottled water, or anything that is digestible, or even drugs without NAFDAC registration number. If you are into the oil sector, you need NUDPR, license. If you are a school, you know that you need Ministry of Education license. You cannot start running without these licenses. If you're into financial businesses, you cannot start running that business without a CBN license. Do you understand? So registration alone is not enough for you to just start business if you are into a kind of business that has a regulatory nature. Another thing that I want to mention is that some businesses require SCUML. Without SCUML, there are certain businesses that you cannot even open bank account with. If your business falls under businesses that require SCUML, then you need to also get a SCUML certificate from EFCC. I've also done a video on this channel about SCUML and then types of businesses that require SCUML certificate. If you need help also with getting your SCUML certificate, you want to hit the link in the description. Just about your business and treat it like a business from day one. Don't treat it anyhow. Set it up legally. Let it have a proper legal structure from the beginning, because registration is not just about getting a certificate. It's about protecting your business, protecting your brand, building credibility, and then preparing for growth in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Share this to an entrepreneur that just might need this video. Every week I share legal content, so you want to stay on this channel. Guys, like and follow for more. Till I see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching.